Right, we're joined with Sioux Peto. We're in Artists in the Woods. It's the third year. Things look like they're going really well, Sue.
Oh, this has been a fantastic day today. I mean, the weather's beautiful. We've got loads of artists this year. And because this year's slightly changed because it's a working collaboration with the Friends of Oare and the Swale Arts Forum, we've had much more publicity, and so I think the visitor numbers will be up, which is brilliant. There's much more things to do for people, workshops, including me. I'm here today making origami birds.
I was going to ask you more about that, what you're doing.
Oh, I'm so sorry, and I'm sorry to have kept you waiting.
That's fine, I've enjoyed it actually.
We've been making origami birds that supposedly flap their wings, and I've made quite a lot today. I'm quite surprised, and the kids love them. And it's to do with the Litter Angels workshops that we've been doing. I mean, Litter Angels now, should I tell you a bit about it?
Yeah,
is that all right?
do that, yeah.
Thank you. We've just set it up as a charity now, and we are going around 10 schools in September doing free workshops. But if anybody is interested, if there's any schools out there that want, or community groups, we are doing workshops across the area. Unfortunately, you would have to pay for them, but we're very reasonable, and it's great fun because it just teaches mainly young people, but especially adults who drop litter. It's just to create awareness about the problems of littering and, messing up our beautiful countryside. The woods we're in now is kept clean by the Friends group because people come here, and it's the most beautiful woods. It's got historic background and everything, and they will insist on leaving their rubbish here, which is wrong.
Yeah.
So Litter Angels is really about that awareness.
How can our listeners find out more? I see the card you're holding has got a website address and a number. Could you give that out to our listeners?
Yeah, Litter Angels is actually on the Polka Dot website, so it's polkadot.ac.co.uk, and and also there's lots of details about other events that we're running on the Swale Arts Forum. We've got a really nice new shiny website.
Yeah, I've seen it. It looks good.
Yeah, and that was been designed for us, and we're quite happy with it. We're trying again to get as many arts and event companies in the area to sign up with us. So if you are interested, please go to the swaleartsforum.org, and you can join us there. It costs £25 a year, and we at the moment have 25 paid up members, ranging from Big Fish, obviously we're in it, Polka Dot. We have got single artists, there's Sheppey writers. It's just like there's loads of mural people. So lots of the artists here are actually part of the Swale Arts Forum, but it would be great to get everybody working together for the benefit of the community through arts events.
So thank you very much for speaking to me here at Artists in the Woods.
Thank you, Daniel, it's brilliant.
Right, we're joined with Bill and James from the Sittingbourne and Sheppey Writers Group. We're here at Artists in the Woods. Now, I've just caught up with you. You're wandering around. What are you doing today?
Well, we're just attacking people with poems if we can. There's a couple of people over there we should be attacking with poems, but we had a chat with them. We met quite a few people so far, enjoying ourselves.
Do you do many other things like this throughout the year?
No, we used to do the Perry Woods one, but that's stopped now, so it's not doing it this year, but this is the only one we do for this sort of thing.
So how many people have you stopped? And
about a dozen or so, okay, including some of the artists. There's more people arriving every moment, so it's pretty good.
And how many years have you done it here at Artists in the Woods?
Well, this is the third year.
Now, I was wondering if the both of you could give us a little example of some of the poems you're doing today.
Well, Bill, you can't you?
Okay, this is a haiku. It's called Moon Glow. Glowing golden orb and a clear blue sky. No cloud, it's July.
Well, it's Sunday, of course, so we've got Sunday morning. Sunday morning mist rises dutifully to the sun. Diamonds hang on gossamer. Wax eyes and fantails dance to a fairy song. While the stream mocks me with her tune, and the path counts my footfalls. Homeward I turn, and the music of the day fills my eyes. Hedgerows sprout green energy, wisps that reach for the sun, and between the showers, my fence is filled with sparrows.
Well, it looks like there's a lot of people waiting for you to do your poems too. Thank you very much for speaking to us.
Okay, so we'll stagger off.
We're joined with the Big Fish Arts Trust, or the Big Fish Band as you're commonly known. You're out and about here at Artists in the Woods. Tell us a little bit about what you're doing today.
Well, today we're wandering and strolling through these beautiful woods in the dappled sunlight by the babbling lake there, and it's a beautiful setting, and there's people everywhere, and we're just strolling along playing some music.
It's a great atmosphere
It's
today.
beautiful, it's so serene and quiet.
And hopefully entertaining the crowds that are around in the woods.
It's nice because you just come across an artist or a sculpture or a painting or people making art, and then families with their children. It's just a lovely, lovely atmosphere.
Can you tell us more about what you do the rest of the year?
Well, we like to think that we bring history to life through costumed dramatised walks, of which we've got one coming up soon at the end of July in Laysdown. We've also got a project called the Old Man River, and we're trying to collect data, information, stories, memories of the end of the mouth of the Thames and the Medway and the Swale all around Sheppey. So we're looking for people's memories and photos and things, and we'd like to, it's a multimedia event, just celebrating our nautical history on the island, of which there's lots.
And of course many of our listeners have probably seen your shop in Sheerness as well.
Yes, we have a shop in the High Street near the Clock Tower. Please feel free to come in and share your memories or your photos, or just come and have a look, or join us even. We'd love to have new members. We do band, and we also do acting and singing, so whatever your thing is, we've got something for you.
I'd like to thank you very much for speaking to us, and as you head off on your way I might record a little bit of what you're playing.
Oh, wonderful.
Joined with Paul now here at Artists in the Woods. Now you're the chairman of the Friends of Oare Gunpowder Works. Can you tell us a little bit about what you do here?
Well, we're a small band of volunteers that work very closely with Swale Borough Council and with Groundworks to just keep the place, keep it nice and keep it real. Really, we do a bit of conservation work in the woodland. We do things like wildflower surveys, we do reptile surveys, small mammal surveys, and because it's a site of special scientific interest, all that information gets loaded onto the various databases, and it allows us to actually see what's living in the woods and the sort of habitat that we're dealing with, so that any work that we do in the woods, we can treat those species sympathetically.
Now today is one of your events. Do you do many other events like this through the year?
We do smaller events. This is the biggest one we do. We do things like fungal forays. We come here in the morning and arrange dawn chorus walks. We do bat walks for anybody that's really interested, but also it's really nice to get the youngsters involved in that, because it gets hopefully as they get older their interest in it grows. But Artists in the Woods this is the third year we've done it now, and it just started as an idea where a few people wanted to show off their skills in various art forms, in a really nice environment in a really nice setting, and it's sort of grown. And with getting involved with Sioux Peto and now the Swale Arts Forum have got involved, it's opened it up into quite a sort of big event really. And it's growing, but I think the fun, interesting part for us is that we don't really know where it's going, so it's sort of evolving itself. And next year we've got all sorts of ideas about things that we'd like to do to improve it. And also from a friends group point of view, it's really good because it allows us A, to do a bit of fundraising, but also B, to people who turn up here who normally wouldn't come to a place like this, and the feedback we get is that they really enjoy it and they come back time after time, which is good for us.
As a group, how regularly do you meet up here?
We meet formally every second Sunday of the month at 10 o'clock in the visitor centre if anybody wants to come and join us. We have a programme of events that we can be followed on Facebook. We've got our own Facebook page, Friends of All Gunpowder Works. But socially we meet outside as well, and we help each other out with different projects that are going on. They're getting tongue-tied now, but people's gardens and things like that. But no, formally it's once a month. But occasionally people say, "Oh, do you fancy getting together and doing something extra?" So we'll have a go and do an extra session.
Thank you very much for speaking to me.
Okay, thank you.
Right, so we're joined with Gareth and Hannah here at Artist in the Woods. I've just been listening to you play. Can you tell us a little bit more about what you do?
We're a kind of modern folk band. We play up and down the country, do a lot of folk festivals over the summer. We write songs about local legends of Kent. So we find stories that interest us and we think will interest an audience, and write songs about them. And we've been performing some of those today at Artist in the Woods. We did an earlier performance as well with Swale Sings, which is a community choir, and they've learnt one of our songs, and we do a sort of collaborative effort with them, which is really nice, and it's been a great day.
How long have you been going?
We've been going in one guise or another for about 5 years now, so quite a long time.
What have you got planned for the future?
We've got a couple of local gigs coming up quite soon, actually. Hannah?
Yeah, we're at Kent County Show on Saturday, and then on the 23rd of July we're at Sandwich Folk and Ale Festival, which should be good. All of the gigs are on our website, www.lossalvadores.co.uk, so you can check them there and see if we're going to be anywhere near you soon.
What range of instruments do you actually play?
We've got a violin. Hannah plays violin. Marth, our guitarist, plays guitar, and Vicky plays French horn and accordion as well. And then we've got 3 singers. So we have a lot of kind of harmony stuff as well as the sort of slightly orchestral musical arrangements.
Could you just refresh our listeners the name of your band?
It's Los Salvadores.
And do you have any sort of website or contact details where our listeners can find out more about what you do?
We do. It's www.lossalvadores.co.uk, and we're also on Twitter and Facebook and SoundCloud and various other, just all over the internet.
I'd like to thank the both of you for taking time and speaking to us here at BRFM in Artists in the Woods.
Thanks very much.
We're now joined with Dean here at Artists in the Wood. You just let me know, a very successful day.
Yeah, no, it's been great. We've had a lot more people than last year. Lots of children have been involved, and everyone really. I think everyone's enjoyed it, and the weather's been good.
Can you tell our listeners what work you had on display here at Artists in the Woods?
I had a table that was displaying some of my paintings and murals that I do, and we was also making a big wooden dragon out of logs and sticks and things. It's up on top of the ridge in the park, but now that looks really good. All the kids have had great fun sort of helping build that.
And could you tell us a little bit more about some of your other work and what you do and where it is?
Well, it's all over the place, really. I mean, I've been painting murals for about almost 20 years now, and most of them are in the southeast, but I do get all over the country. But most of it is down locally and things. So it's all over the place. Some in Faversham, some in Sheppey, a lot in people's houses and things like that, public places and things. So.
Do you have a website where our listeners could see more of the kind of work you do?
Yes, at www.marvellousmurals.co.uk.
Dean, thank you very much for speaking to me.
Thank you.